Don't waste your breath, dude. Scrap me, freeloading clown. Come on, we need your book. Yeah, that's a hard pass. Look, this is a site. No frickin' way. This is real? Alright, that's a wrap for today's work. Oh, man, I'm starving. What should I make for dinner tonight? Name's Mizuki Tachibana, 40 years old. I work in sales for a company that deals with daily essentials. Whoa, look at way back over here. Thinking about dinner while you're still at work? That's some next level incompetence. Yeah, those snarl remarks are definitely aimed at me. So, planning to coast through another day and clock out on town, huh? That guy's Hana, our new department head who transferred in recently. That's pretty harsh. I'm getting my work done, thank you very much. Oh yeah? Pretty sure I saw you parked at your desk all day like a statue. What else would you call that but slacking off? And this guy? That's Chitose, one of my subordinates. Like you, I was out in the field crushing it today. Just a matter of time before I start raking in multiple contracts. Doesn't it burn you up to get outdone by your junior? Keep this up and you'll never see the light of day, man. This is how it always goes. They talk down to me, slap me with an incompetent label, and act like they're so much better. You're wasting your time, dude. Go on, thief of a paycheck, get lost. They're really on me hard today. It's not like I messed anything up and I'm not going anywhere. I plan to keep working right here in this sales department. Oh, listen to big talk over here. Acting all tough for a guy who's dead weight. Boss, come on. You gotta get me out of this department. Working with this guy is absolute torture. Having an old-timer like you around is killing team morale for the younger tones. Exactly. Spot on, boss. You totally hit it. Honestly, for the sake of the department, it'd be better if you just disappeared. If I dropped a little word upstairs, I bet I could get you fired in a snap. Did I tell them you're glued to your desk 24/7? These guys aren't even worth the energy to argue with. I'm heading out for the day. Don't bother coming in tomorrow, dude. I'll just tell the higher-ups you quit. Boss, that's genius.
What did you just say?
Oh, Right then, the manager from marketing, Hirama, walks in. Hey, Vero. She's a sharp, capable woman who leads her team from the front.
Drop the rain nickname, please.
Whoa, it's got a nice ring to it.
Anyway, I can't overlook how you were just treating Tachibana.
All I did was tell him the truth. I'm just trying to give him a little kick in the pants, but he's too dense to get it. Yeah, right? A guy this soft must creep you out too, huh, manager?
Honestly, I think guys who talk trash about others without a second thought are way creepier.
Defending a guy like that ain't gonna get you any points. Yeah, he's just dead weight for the sales department. Then...
In that case, I'll be transferring him to the marketing department.
What? Things suddenly took a wild turn. You serious? You're just making life harder for yourself, you know. No returns, you hear?
No worries.
Well, works out perfectly for us. The sales department is saved. Why would you want me?
You bring a homemade lunch every day, right?
Yeah.
That told me you're good with your hands. And I noticed you made great use of our products too. I figured I'd love to have a chat with you.
She's paying attention to me that much? That's kinda nice. A few days later, my department transfer was officially approved. Thank you for everything. So about the handover for my clients... No need for that. Yeah, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Bye-bye. Even so, there might be some details I missed. Just leave already, man. Hey, wait. Right up to the end, they treated me like garbage. Meanwhile, over in the marketing department... Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I had a good idea going, but I made such a stupid mistake.
Happens to all of us here on the regular.
Huh?
Mistakes teach us a lot. Just keep taking on challenges and we'll create something amazing together.
Yes, ma'am. The upbeat energy was contagious, and I felt right at home. And then a few days later... Boss, we're getting swamped with complaints. Oh, not again. Damn it. Just apologize for now. The sales department was in total chaos. If we don't actually fix the issue, it's never gonna end. That guy didn't have a ton of contracts, but he was meticulous with customer care home. This is no time to be impressed, idiot. We all thought he was just dead weight. It turns out there was way more to him than we realized. If you had just told me what the guy was actually capable of, I never would have let him transfer. Huh? Remember when we first met? You told me Tachibana is a screw-up, so feel free to ride him out. I mean, you straight up lied to me. Come back to sales, man. Oh, absolutely not. Now, here we are in this ridiculous mess. What? Don't get cocky with me. This is a direct order from your boss.
His boss would be me.
Really?
So now that your department's in crisis, you want him back? Wow, that's some next level two-faced nonsense.
I have no choice, alright? It's not like I want to be groveling to him right now.
You guys didn't even bother to recognize his skills and treated him like a dirt. Either way, he's not going anywhere. Please, leave.
Tachibana, quit acting all smug and say something, will ya? I'm busy, so could you keep it down? If you two don't get back to work, you'll be joining the Paycheck Thief Club yourselves. This is all your fault. If you hadn't transferred without properly handing off your clients, we wouldn't be in this mess. Yeah, we're the ones dealing with all the fallout now. I offered to do a handover multiple times, remember? You're the ones who brushed me off like it was no big deal. Don't remember that at all. Got any proof of that? Bet you don't.
You guys sound like total villains right now.
I'll go check on things. If clients are being affected, it's still my responsibility.
You've got a point there.
Alright, watch how I handle it and make sure you learn something. You'll be taking over from here. Oh? You're not coming back to sales? Nope. I'll be sticking with the marketing department. You've been acting so hard and mighty this whole time.
You should be grateful for his generosity. He's actually willing to lend you a hand.
That's just what any decent employee would do.
If I were him, I wouldn't help you at all. Honestly, I think serves you right.
Manager, maybe keep that one to yourself.
Whoops, my bad.
Don't get cocky, you pug. Getting all cozy with a manager like that, that's freaking annoying. If that's your attitude, you can handle it yourselves. Hurry up and deal with it already. That's how you ask someone for help? Oh, you're out. Me? Not like I have a choice. Please. Even though I didn't feel any sincerity from the manager, I went back to my old department and back to work. Alright, I'm gonna explain everything, so pay attention. First, we're gonna use this revolutionary system to manage all customer information. You log everything from contract dates to product names, and even any issues or complaints. By using IT solutions, we can prevent human error and significantly boost efficiency. What the heck is an RT illusion? It's solution. How do you not know that? Shut up. Just explain it to me later and make sure you take notes. Look it up yourself, will ya? After I successfully handed everything off, I went back to the new department, where I enjoyed the peaceful work life. While making my lunch, I always get concerned about hygiene, so I thought, wouldn't it be great if something like this existed?
Food prep tweezers. But there's already a ton of those on the market, isn't there?
Yeah, there are, but they're all terrible to use. Some of them can't grip the food properly, which is a huge flaw. And others are so uncomfortable they make your hands ache after using them. That's why I decided to add rubber grips here and here, and I completely reworked the shape to make it different from the typical design.
Ah, I see.
If we take inspiration from chopsticks, I think we can create the perfect product.
That's a great idea. A nice work. Looks like I was right after all.
Huh?
I believed you'd bring a fresh perspective to our department, Tachibana.
Manager, I'm glad I was transferred too. Honestly, I thought I'd go my entire career without anyone ever relying on me.
Well, now everyone's counting on you, Tachibana.
I'm grateful for that. Meanwhile, back in the sales department. Man, I gotta say, I was worried when he left, but turns out we're doing just fine without him. Thanks to my support, the complaints had finally stopped. This is true what they said. A wise hawk hides its talons. I always thought he was just a dull old guy, but he's actually got skills. Even the boss was shocked by his computer skills, huh? Yeah, I'm still fuming over the humiliation he put me through. Ooh, scary. If they think I'm just gonna sit back and do nothing, I've got another thing coming. Sales and marketing are tightly connected after all. Perfect chance to bring him down. Hey, he just said, how about we have ourselves a little strategy meeting? Oh, sounds interesting. Alright, I'm in. Alright, So here's the plan. Can we do this later? I still have some customer support to handle. Just leave it to the computer. Didn't that guy say it himself? Relying on a system makes you unstoppable. True. You're right as always, boss. Sharp as ever. Well, of course. Then one day... Hey, Tachibana, what the hell is this? What's with the yelling this early in the morning? You're supposed to be a guy with sales experience. You pull something this ridiculous? You're the enemy of us salespeople. No way I'm partnering with you to boost sales. I'm just doing my job seriously. Well, that's your idea of serious work? The product you came up with makes 0 sense. On top of that, you totally missed the mark on the target demographic. Sales is all about racking up quick, guaranteed profits. Giving us junk like this is just dragging us down. We're not here to play house. We don't have time for your little games. We take pride in our work and put our hearts into it. Just one guy like you on the team is enough to kill morale. And that's exactly how we end up with bad reviews. We're reporting this whole mess to upper management. Companies can't afford dead weight in this day and age. Useless employees get the axe real quick. But he's regretting every cocky thing he said. I thought I'd explained it properly, but I'll go over it again. Huh? First off, this new product was inspired by my own experiences. We didn't ask for an explanation. Right now, we're talking about your future with this company.
Actually, his insight is pretty sharp. Most people assume the target demographic is housewives, but he picked up on a whole new niche.
Yeah, men who love cooking are on the rise.
And Tachibana's a great example of that.
We were trying to drag him down, but somehow we ended up boosting his reputation. Damn it. But we can't just have him ignoring our input. Letting one guy's wild ideas shape the whole project is ridiculous. Exactly. We're the ones who have to sell this stuff after all.
It's weird to say something's impossible before you even try. You do remember the president's philosophy, right? Decisive action beats hesitation.
Huh? What the heck does that mean? It means stop wasting time overthinking and start making bold moves.
Exactly. You guys are so focused on short-term profits, but we also need to bring in new customers. You've got to have your eyes on the future.
I will never approve this plan. Besides, you're basing all this on your personal experience, right? That's just biased data. Nope. We conducted a comprehensive market survey. Sample size, 10,000 people, with a response rate of over 90%. What? 10,000? That's right. We've got a rock-solid grasp of customer needs. Damn it. There's gotta be some way to attack this. Oh, I got it. Ha! Still as sloppy as ever, oh. And why is that? If you're running a survey that big, you need incentives, right? Money, time, effort, it all adds up. Yeah, if it flops, you'll be sitting on a mountain of losses. I'll give you credit for effort, but this approach is hardly what I call smart.
Oh, you don't need to worry about that. We didn't spend a single cent.
Oh? Oh, come on, editor. That's a pretty blatant lie.
It's not a lie at all. We did put in a lot of effort, but as for costs, 0.
No way, really? Who in their right mind would fill out a survey for free in this economy? Yeah, nobody's doing anything for free these days. The participants came from a community site I run myself. Just like manager said, we kept expenses at 0.
I'm genuinely impressed with Tachibana's versatility.
You run a community site? What are you talking about? That's faster if I just show you. This is a site. No freaking word. Is that? That's Cooking Lab, the top-ranked cooking site in the country. I want to use this site too. Wait, you're the guy behind it? Yup, it started as a passion project. I reached out to the community about the new product, and everyone was more than happy to pitch in. So that's how you pulled it off. I've always been bad at dealing with people, so I dreamed of creating a space where cooking lovers could come together. But why'd you go into sales? To overcome that weakness, I went for a sales role on purpose. But as you might have missed, I didn't get much praise from my colleagues. Ugh. But the customers I worked with trusted me, and that kept me going. But how did I miss that he was this confident? So, that whole glued to his desk thing was actually him doing aftercare for clients. In sales, basic computer skills for writing emails or making reports are enough. But I wanted to push for more efficiency, so I tried incorporating new systems and tweaking processes in my own way. I guess to you two, that just made me look like a useless slacker.
Bet you're thinking, man, we really let a valuable employee slip through our fingers, huh?
Not really.
Well, he only transferred departments, so he's still with the company. But if he'd ended up quitting because of you guys, I'm sure the president would have been livid.
Like the president cares about some low-level employee. That's a comment I can't just ignore. A president? It's true that I'm often out of the office. Maybe it seems like I'm out of touch with operations. But don't mistake that for slacking off. Oh, come on now. We totally got that. We just meant that since you're so busy, you probably don't have time to notice every little thing.
But seriously, it's rare for you to show up here in person.
Well, I got multiple complaints from client company presidents saying our sales staff is useless. What? That's gotta be a mistake. I handed over the system properly, so there shouldn't be any issues, assuming everyone's actually doing their jobs. Annabelle, here to explain? I put everything under his control. Hey, Chitofe, you told me everything was fine, didn't you? Yeah, but I had other stuff to do recently. The whole point of coming to work is to do your job, right? Yes, that's exactly right. So, what exactly have you been so busy with? Huh. Well... What the hell is he looking at me? I'm sorry. We were holding strategy meetings to figure out how to take down Tachibana, so I kinda neglected my duties. Are you seriously snitching on yourself right now?
What the hell is this?
At this point, playing dumb is my best option. You were doing that behind my back? If it's a meeting, that means you weren't alone, right? Yeah, it was all under the department head's orders. President, don't listen to him. He's making it all up. I was doing my job properly, and now he's throwing me under the bus. You're the one doing the backstabbing here. And besides, I haven't even been in marketing that long. Why would I stir up trouble for no reason? Feigning innocence? Wow, that's cold. This is why you can't trust the younger generation. We might find some proof right here.
A chat app?
Yeah, back when I was in sales, the department head used to message me through this app all the time. I won't bother bringing up the content since it's all in the past.
I can already imagine it. You're just as dirty as I expected.
Chitose, can you log in with your ID? Yes, sir. Chitose, stop it right now. Just as I expected.
Let's figure out how to drag him down so I can boost my own rep. I don't care if it hurts the company as long as it forces a big screw-up. Ugh, this is just disgusting.
Canada, this is beyond unacceptable. You ignored customer support just so you could sabotage a subordinate? No, that's absolutely not true. I have to come up with something. If I don't, I'm done for. This is just text on a screen. It's not solid proof or anything. Give it up already.
You did exchange these messages with the department head, right?
Yes, I spent most of my work hours doing it. It looks like this isn't just about bad-mouthing me either.
Huh? What do you mean? Maybe I'll ask Ray out for dinner next time. She could introduce me to her friends for a group date. Ugh, absolutely disgraceful.
Even if I give Chitose a pass, but hearing this from a married guy, kids? I'm sorry. Damn it. Chitose, it's all your fault I'm being humiliated like this. Sorry. Yes, I'll handle it immediately. Another complaint about suits. You've got to be kidding me. Well, how are you planning to handle this? It's fine. I'll fix it right away. This is just payback for slacking off. All I have to do is get back on track and use the system and everything will be fine. Fix it, huh? I don't think it's that simple. I'm guessing you're planning to rely on the system for this one. Okay. No matter how good a tool you have, once trust is broken, it's game over. You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Our mission is to satisfy customers, but instead, you guys spent your time dragging each other down and caused a chain reaction of mistakes. Do you even realize how many people you've inconvenienced?
It's not all my fault.
President, if I may, Hana is not suited for a managerial position.
What did you just say?
More than that, I think just having him around risks bringing down the whole team.
How dare you say that? I'm sorry. It's my fault for being too caught up in my own work to see what was really going on. Even you, President? You're really trying to pin everything on me? I've had my fair share of snide remarks, but I think Jose still has a chance to turn things around. Tachibana, the real problem is the department head. Stop blaming me, Arodi. This guy's already set in his ways. No matter who tries to correct him, he's never going to change. Take that back right now. You're insulting me. I thought being a salesperson was all about landing contracts and boosting profits. I believed that was the only way to succeed in this role. That's why I saw Tachibana as incompetent, since he wasn't racking up contracts. But it turns out Tachibana was supporting customers behind the scenes all along. We were the real incompetents, not him. Chito said. We'll be taking this issue back to discuss with upper management. Once that's done, we'll decide on disciplinary action for Hana and Chitose. Wow! No serious damage has been done yet, so this is too extreme. The moment you tarnished the company's name, the damage was done. Even if there were no tangible losses, it's my duty to deal with the department this run. I just bought a sports car, on a loan too. If I get demoted, I'm screwed. This is what happens when you don't plan ahead.
When you chase after only short-term wins, you're bound to learn the hard way.
Damn it! And thus, it all came to a refreshingly satisfying conclusion. After that, Tachibana! Chitose, I heard you got reinstated. Yeah, the president gave me another chance. I'm gonna become a Hulk just like you, Tachibana. Hulk? I'm gonna be a sharp, cool guy who doesn't need to show off his skills. I'm not sure I follow, but good luck with that. Yes, sir. He completely turned over a new leaf and is still working hard in the sales department. Can't believe they demoted me to a regular employee. How dare they? Meanwhile, the department head refused his demotion and chose to resign instead. I still have car payments to make, so I'll just aim for another top position at a big-name company. Just you wait. I'm climbing right back to the top. Or so he claimed, but apparently he now spends his days being bossed around by employees 2 decades younger than him.
Tachibana, your cooking is seriously amazing.
I usually eat alone, so it's nice to cook for someone, especially the manager.
Mind if I come by every weekend?
Of course. I'll have all your favorite dishes ready and waiting.
Yay!
With this, my life gained a touch of sweet spice, and every day became more enjoyable. I'm going to keep making both my work and personal life even more fulfilling.
The groom is a genius engineer working for a major corporation.
So, this is that poor factory error I've heard about, huh?
An engineer? Which company does he work for?
Huh? Do you need something from me? Huh? So I showed up, but I kind of feel out of place here. I'm Yuki Katagiri, 40 years old. Today I'm attending the wedding of my ex, Mina. At first, I thought about skipping it, but my wife encouraged me to go, so here I am. Hope Hiromi comes back soon. As I stood there, feeling slightly awkward,
It's been a while.
Mina, congrats on your wedding.
I hope I didn't inconvenience you by inviting you. You probably couldn't even afford a decent gift, right?
Wow, still the same as ever. This was far from the touching reunion you'd see in movies. Instead, bad memories came rushing back.
The groom is a genius engineer working for a major corporation.
So, this guy's the poor factory heir, huh? Yeah. Mina ditched you, huh? That's rough, old man. Seriously? This is how they act when meeting someone for the first time? Unreal.
Meeting a younger, hotter guy was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah, you dodged a bullet. This guy looks like life's been rough on him.
What's going on here?
Hiromi? Then my wife Hiromi came back from the restroom and froze, shocked by the scene in front of her.
I thought being invited meant they'd be more welcoming.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have pushed you into coming here without asking how you felt.
This isn't your fault, Hiromi.
Who's this?
This is my wife, Hiromi. What?
Nice to meet you.
Wait, you're married?
Yeah, 3 years ago.
I totally thought you were still single.
We're expecting a baby by the end of the year.
When did this happen? How could that dull Yuki build such a perfect family? You sure are something, Hiroko.
It's Hiromi, actually.
Whatever. Same thing. Anyway, you sure about your future?
What do you mean?
Marrying someone like him. You're on a one-way trip to Poorville.
Not at all. We eat 3 meals a day, and being with Yuki makes me incredibly happy.
Hiromi, thank you.
No, thank you.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts, sweetheart. This guy, back when we dated, could only take me to cheap cafes or hole-in-the-wall bars. It was pathetic.
Back then, I was saving up for a lot of things.
This world runs on money, and I'm telling you, your baby's future will probably be... Blake, to say the least.
You don't have the right to say that.
Aw, did I strike a nerve? Poor kids don't get to pick their parents. It's just so unfair, isn't it?
Hey, that's enough, Mina.
Oh, and you are...
Huh?
Don't worry! These types need someone to lay it out for them. Only couples like us, who live comfortably, should have kids. That's just how it is.
What a ridiculous opinion. And yet, Mina kept throwing insult after insult our way like it was second nature.
You must have missed it earlier, so let me fill you in. He's an engineer. Compared to your husband, his skills and salary are worlds apart.
An engineer? What company does he work for?
Huh.
Getting curious now, huh? Thinking of switching teams?
Mina, let's go back over there already.
Nice try. He's mine. All mine. No way he'd even glance at you.
Don't be silly. I'm all about Yuki. Your husband doesn't interest me in the slightest.
Oh, so defensive.
It's just, my dad's also an engineer, so I thought there might be some overlap or connection.
Oh, please. My husband works for the major online retailer Numazon. Hate to break it to you, but your dad's probably nowhere near his level.
Numazon?
That's right. Surprised? Let me guess. Your dad works for some tiny company.
He's actually a freelancer.
So he's just scraping by for pocket change, huh?
Actually, he's an old friend of Numazon's current CEO. They've even had dinner at our house a few times.
What? You're kidding!
Well, I guess even small fry can have their little networks. That's why I've heard a bit about Numazon's inner workings. I was under the impression all engineering tasks were outsourced.
What? That can't be right. My husband is directly employed by Numazon. Isn't that right, Kaito?
Huh? Oh, yeah, totally. I'm a full-time in-house engineer. I was hired as a special exception, you know.
If that's the case, my dad must know your boss. He mentioned being in a meeting recently about revamping the website.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Always chatting with the CEO. His name's on the tip of my tongue. I can't recall.
White hair, black-rimmed glasses?
Exactly. That's him. The name's just not coming to me.
You're lying.
Huh?
My father doesn't have white hair and he doesn't wear glasses.
What?
What's that supposed to mean?
I wanted to test you. I made up a random description, and you acted like you knew the person. It's suspicious, don't you think?
No. There really is some white-haired, glasses-wearing guy, I swear!
Hey, what's with the accusations at a joyous occasion like this?
It's not an accusation. I just wanted to uncover the truth.
Ugh! You're just bitter and envious of how blessed we are, aren't you?
Let's drop it. No point engaging with them.
Exactly. They're not worth it. Go on and bond over your misery.
If you think I'm letting this slide, you're sorely mistaken.
Hiromi?
What now? Got more to complain about?
How about you explain yourself?
Outside the venue,
You were hitting on me, weren't you?
Huh? Well,
Kaito! What? Is that true?
he was in a suit, so I assumed he was a guest. But I never thought he'd be the groom.
seriously, dude? What are you pulling on your wedding day?
We're supposed to be getting married! And you're flirting with other women?
I'm sorry. I was just nervous and trying to calm myself down. That makes the whole Numazon engineer claim even more suspicious. Can we just let that go already?
Should I call the company right now to confirm?
Huh?
Kaito! Dear! There's nothing else you're hiding from me, right?
Okay, fine. The truth is, I don't work at Numazon.
Knew it.
What? You lied to me?
There's a reason. My dad runs a company, and I work there as an engineer. Then why lie about it? I didn't want you thinking I'm just mooching off my parents. Mina, I'm sorry.
You think something like this would make me lose faith in you?
Huh?
Just because your workplace is different doesn't mean anything. You're still working hard as an engineer, right?
Of course. I earn a proper salary, and I'd never let you end up struggling.
Then there's no problem. I won't abandon you either.
Mina!
You're acting like you've won or something. But this doesn't faze us at all. Even if he doesn't work at Numazon, he's still making good money.
Although the groom's true background was revealed, instead of a confrontation, it seemed to bring the couple closer together.
Wow! You seem so calm, but you really know how to hit where it hurts, huh?
That wasn't Hiromi's intention. I was caught off guard and had to take it earlier, but unlike you, Mina's got a big heart. She wouldn't freak out over something like flirting.
Yeah! Don't think you can mess with our relationship.
At the ceremony that followed, the couple remained cheerful throughout. A few days later, we visited a certain company.
Hey, Yuki, look over there.
Huh? What's up?
That's Mina's husband, isn't it?
Wait, seriously, so this must be his dad's company? By sheer coincidence, we ran into the groom again. Not ideal, but let's go say hello.
Yeah.
Huh? It's nice to see you again. Huh?
We didn't expect to run into you here.
Whoa, why are you two here? We're here for a product meeting since your company placed an order for our parts. I see, well, I'm busy, so don't bother me. Alright. Something felt off about his behavior, and I could sense it. Thank you for waiting. We appreciate you coming today. President Shibasaki, thank you for having us. Let's get started, shall we? Regarding the parts we've ordered, they require extremely delicate craftsmanship, thinner than a pen tip. The meeting was productive, and the president seemed very pleased. As we were leaving, your father must feel at ease now that he's retired, and having such a capable DIL as his secretary is a blessing. The president, being an old business associate, knew about my role in taking over the company. You're lucky to have such a remarkable son. I wish I had someone as reliable as a second self to entrust things to. President Shibasaki, isn't it great to work alongside your son? Excuse me? I only just learned today. Your son is an engineer, right? No, I don't have a son. What? He told me he worked under his father. Don't tell me. Was that a lie, too? At a wedding I attended recently, I met someone claiming to be your son. It's this guy here. Ah, Kaito. No, he's my nephew. Oh, your nephew? My brother practically dumped him on me, asking me to look after him. I couldn't refuse, so he's here with us, but... The president's tone turned gloomy as he spoke about him. I planned to attend that meeting myself, but some work commitments came up that I couldn't miss. I see. Honestly, though, he's in no position to be getting married. What do you mean by that? Well, actually, we were told some shocking news that made us deeply concerned for Mina and Kaito's future. A few days later, I was working at the factory with my team. Bzzz. Yeah, just like that. Cut the metal carefully. Once it's all done, make sure it fits perfectly into the mold.
Ugh, it's so stifling in here.
Hard working in a place like this, huh? Must suck. That voice. Well, well, here's the contractor we all know and love.
Looks even shabbier than before. I heard you ran into my husband at the office too.
Yeah, imagine my surprise. Who would have thought the S market we work with happens to be your company? Guess you owe me your livelihood, huh? If it weren't for me, you'd be out of work.
And I hear you're the president now.
Yeah, I took over after my dad fell ill.
Moving up in the world, huh? But let's be real. No way would I have wanted to be the wife of some shabby factory boss. What a joke!
Bet all that's waiting for you is a mountain of debt and a miserable life. You seriously came here just to mock me? Watch that tone. Don't forget, I can end your contract with just one word. And you have that authority? Of course I do. My dad's the boss around here, you know. Dad, huh?
Better hope Hero doesn't leave you if that contract falls through.
Her name is Hiromi, and you're saying that wrong on purpose.
Oh, my bad.
So, how long are you planning to keep up the act?
Excuse me?
You're not actually related to the president of S Market, are you?
Ugh, more baseless accusations.
I heard it straight from the president himself.
Kaito, he's lying, right? Tell me he's lying.
Well...
Ugh, don't tell me! You lied again? Are you even employed at all?
No, I'm working. That much is true.
Then what are you hiding?
The company's owner is my uncle.
What?
But my dad helped with the initial setup, so it's not like I was completely lying.
Well, if your family is part of the management, then there's no issue.
Then why didn't you just say your uncle was in charge from the beginning? Did you have some reason to cover it up? What are you talking about? Keep pushing me and I might actually cancel the contract.
That's right. Know your place, will you?
Even if that's your decision, the president wouldn't agree to it. What? The president values our company's technology. That's why he's working with us. Quite the confidence you've got there.
You should just cancel it. I'd love to see you two homeless.
Glance, glance. You know, I'm starting to get annoyed, so maybe I will call my uncle and cancel the deal. What do you think? Now's your chance to apologize.
Kaito, you're so kind to give them a chance like this.
Right? Man, born poor like you. Guess you've got no choice but to sweat for every penny while we rich folks sit in air-conditioned offices making bank on our computers. Life's just not fair.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna cry from laughing!
Don't blame us for your problems. Blame your parents. As their tirade continued, suddenly...
People like you two are why this world's going downhill.
Oh, look! If it isn't the poor wife herself!
Good afternoon to the both of you. Are you looking for Yuki?
Perfect timing. I was just about to explain how we're thinking of canceling his contract because your husband's been getting too cocky.
Yeah, that'd suck for you, wouldn't it? Especially with a kid on the way.
Oh, is that what this is about? Sure, go ahead. Not like you have the authority to cancel any contracts.
Wait a second! That just ticked me off!
All right, I've made up my mind. The contract is off. Don't come crying to me to change it.
Be my guest.
Kaito! Do something already!
Yeah, I'll handle it. Hiromi, what are you looking at over there?
It's a comic, actually. Apparently, scams like this are becoming more common lately.
Whoa, that's terrible.
Hey! Don't just stand there! Pay attention to us!
I'm calling the president right now. I'm serious. Why don't you both take a look at this?
We don't waste our time on comics. Thanks.
Yeah, that's lowbrow entertainment for people like you. Oh, come on. Just take a peek.
The dark side of self-help seminars.
What? It's about how some people push the legal limits to scam participants out of money.
Okay, and?
Well, this comic's apparently based on a true story. The main character's a guy who just got married, works for a family business, and got involved in some shady activities. Sound familiar to anyone? You know, maybe it's time to head out?
What? You're not going to call your uncle? Weren't you dying to see them grovel and beg?
Wow, what a piece of work.
Seriously immature.
I just remembered something urgent. I've got to go.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Wait for me!
Are you looking for me by any chance? Huh? Uncle? What are you doing here?
Wait! This is your uncle? Nice to meet you. I'm Kaito's wife, Mina.
Nice to meet you too. Sorry I couldn't make it to the wedding.
Oh, don't worry about it. By the way, about Kaito's salary, do you think you could bump it up a little? Not that we're struggling or anything, but you know, family perks and all that.
Why would I increase the pay of someone who barely works?
But Kaito's a top-notch engineer, right? It's the boss's job to pay a salary that matches his talent.
I only took him in because my brother begged me to, and instead of making the most of the opportunity, he's been squandering it. Uncle, enough already! Just so you know, I've been paying him less than a fresh grad salary.
What? That's impossible! I've seen the deposits in his account, and they're not exactly small.
That's dirty money!
What did you just say? Kaito, explain yourself!
Uncle, why are you throwing me under the bus? Tell your wife the truth about what you've been doing. Huh? I didn't do anything wrong!
Then where's all that money coming from? Your take-home pay is supposed to be small, right?
Well, the comic I showed you earlier has your answer.
Wait! You don't mean the protagonist was based on...
That's right. It's your husband.
You've got to be kidding!
The truth is, that comic was based on a story the president told us, and Hiromi, with her knack for art, turned it into a manga.
So you've been inflating your income with borderline fraud?
Relax, will you? It's not illegal, so there's no problem. Look, seminars come with their share of complainers. People who are desperate for success throw tantrums when things don't work out. It's not our fault they're incompetent losers. A buddy of mine from college is a successful entrepreneur, and tons of people want to hear from him. So we teamed up and started hosting seminars.
But aren't you just exploiting the participants for money?
Exploiting? No way! We're giving them valuable information and charging for it. What's wrong with that?
So you're not deceiving them?
Of course not! That's one way to put it. Hey, you, shut up already! When I search your seminars online, all I see are negative reviews. People are calling it shady and useless. Those are just sour grapes from failures who couldn't cut it.
Anyone can change, and guaranteed success. Where is your evidence for those claims?
Ah, shut up! You used the company computer to secretly design seminar ads. I caught you red-handed, remember? But I'm being good now, aren't I? Like when you bragged about squeezing more money out of a client? Or how your seminar content was just stuff you copy-pasted off the internet? And those times you left your desk during work to make calls to your partner. Care to explain? Yikes! I know you haven't cleaned up your act.
I trusted you were working hard as an engineer.
Mina! She had no idea. Of course, she'd be devastated.
It was harsh, but revealing the truth was something she needed to hear for her own sake.
I'll give you one last chance. You're married now. Live a life you can be proud of. Uncle! Everyone thought the situation was resolved.
I can't exactly condone his methods, but at least we know he's got a sharp mind.
Huh?
Come on! What kind of salary can he possibly make working for his uncle? He should just stick to the seminars and rake in the cash. There's probably even more money to be made if he plays his cards right.
But Mina was still as twisted as ever. Huh? Want to team up with me?
I'm good at sweet-talking people, so I'd probably do pretty well, don't you think?
Cut it out! As husband and wife, you should be pulling each other towards the right path, not this nonsense.
Don't treat us like villains, will you?
You two should just leave already.
Mina, you're supposed to guide your husband onto the right path.
Ugh, so annoying.
That's literally what being a wife means.
Don't act all high and mighty. I don't need your lectures. You're gravely mistaken.
Excuse me.
She attended your wedding as a valued guest, to witness the beginning of your happy married life. After seeing this train wreck, it's no wonder she feels compelled to step in. At the end of the day, your relationship revolves entirely around money.
Like someone as broke as you has any room to talk.
Wait, broke? Him?
Running that crummy factory must put him deep in the red, don't you think?
Enough nonsense. That crummy factory is the talk of investors. People are practically lining up to buy shares. Our factory has numerous patented parts, you know.
Yeah, right. That dump has patents? Come on.
It's true. We actually built a new factory out in the suburbs, where operations run 24/7 with a staff of over 2,000 employees.
2,000?
This factory, though, was built by my dad. I wanted to preserve it, so we repurposed it as a training ground for younger craftsmen. People who aren't obsessed with money tend to live wealthier, more fulfilled lives. Folks like you, always chasing the quick buck, usually end up crashing hard. Huh?
Did I really pass up my chance to be a CEO's wife?
Uncle, I'll turn over a new leaf. Can't you make me a department head or something? Fool, you're fired. What? I can't afford the risk of having someone from our company end up arrested. It would ruin us. No way!
This is a nightmare!
What the heck is this? You're cops? And just as Shibasaki predicted, he was arrested shortly after. His partner's reckless activities had caught the attention of the authorities. Wait, this is a misunderstanding. But with concrete evidence linking him to the crimes, he's now in the middle of a trial.
What am I supposed to do? Becoming the wife of a criminal! My life's over!
Mina, who had almost joined in on the scams herself, finally woke up after his arrest.
I was dreaming of living in a high-rise condo, sending my kids to private school, and living the good life. But now my future is ruined.
The two divorced, and Mina moved back to her parents' house, where she reportedly lives in shame.
Even if you lost everything, Yuki, I'd still stand by your side. Money's nice, but even if we were poor, I'd be happy as long as we're together.
Thank you, Hiromi.
Hurry home soon.
I'll be waiting. As the breadwinner of my family, I'm more determined than ever to keep putting them first and giving my all at work.
Zero sales? Just you two? Do you understand what this means?
Ah, I see. So basically, they want us to resign voluntarily, huh? I heard the news. You two are quitting, right?
Wow, you're truly the company's hope.
We'll take over everything.
Don't worry. What's the meaning of this? Well, you see. Do you know why you two were called here?
That's how Murata, our department head, addressed me and my colleague Okui. Why had it come to this? I'm Shu Segawa, a salesperson at this company. Honestly, I'm terrible at sales. I even mentioned that during my interview. So why am I, someone like this, in the sales department? I have confidence talking about things I like, but when it comes to anything outside my expertise, I'm absolutely hopeless. Naturally, someone like me hasn't been able to achieve any decent sales results. Because of this, one day, Murata called me and my 28-year-old colleague, Okui, a bespectacled woman, to his office.
You're aware that our company has been in a slump for the past few years, right?
Yes, that's why the executive director personally came to the sales department last month to deliver a pep talk.
Yes, I'm aware of that as well.
Exactly. So the entire sales department worked tirelessly on sales. And the result is this.
What's this?
A notice inviting voluntary.
That's right. It's part of a workforce reduction plan. By cutting costs, we'll improve the company's overall performance.
And what does this have to do with us?
Resignations? What exactly are we supposed to do?
0 sales? Just you two? Do you understand what this means?
I see. So basically, they want us to resign voluntarily, huh?
Seigawa, Okui, your contribution to sales is 0. I've seen a lot of people as department head, but I've never encountered anyone as useless as you two.
With all due respect, I came into this completely inexperienced in sales.
As a professional, it's your job to learn and adapt, isn't it?
But, I mean,
Stop making excuses.
it's not an excuse. I'm just.
I said don't talk back.
Okay. There's no point in arguing here. I can take it, but Okui looks absolutely terrified.
So, in other words, you want us to quit?
Quit? Don't put words in my mouth. Did I ever tell you to quit? I'm simply talking about the voluntary retirement program.
It's voluntary, right?
Exactly. You don't have to quit, but don't you feel guilty staying in the sales department when you've contributed nothing?
I understand that, but this is wrong.
What's wrong?
Because I've secured contracts. Just last month, I got 20 deals.
What are you talking about? Those 20 contracts were secured by Katori and Fukase. Their names are right there on the paperwork.
Katori and Fukase? That's impossible. There has to be some mistake.
Now even you are making excuses.
These aren't excuses. I'm just stating the facts.
Not just excuses, but now you're lying too.
I'm not lying.
Well, now I understand perfectly. Those with 0 sales also have 0 honesty.
If that's how you see it, Murata, then I don't think I want to stay at this company anymore.
Oh? And what position do you think you're in to make that kind of statement?
Employees have rights too, and the freedom to choose where they work.
True enough. But by the same logic, the company has the right to choose its employees. And Seigawa, this company doesn't need you.
I see. Then I'll submit my resignation.
What? Why are you so calm about this?
I wouldn't call it calm, but if that's what you want, Murata, I'll leave.
Are you sure? It's not easy to find a good job these days, you know. Especially since you've only been here 3 months. Nobody wants to hire someone who quits that fast.
Wait, do you want me to leave or not?
Of course I do. It's for the good of the company.
Then I'll leave.
What's with this guy? Where does he get this ridiculous confidence from? He's useless, and yet, seeing him act this self-assured is infuriating. Look, I'm just concerned about you two. I am your manager after all. Wouldn't this be hard on you? You don't need to put on a brave face.
Thanks, but I'm fine.
Damn it. This is so annoying. So, Okui, what about you?
I need some time to think about it.
Take your time. Consider what's best for the company and everyone else.
I heard the news. You two are quitting, right?
Wow, you are truly the company's hope.
We'll take over everything, so don't worry.
We've got it under control.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Is this really something to agonize over? Well, for me, this is a convenient outcome. Okui, would you like to come with me on an outside call?
Huh?
Acting all smug. What an annoying guy. Like he's got everything figured out just because he's quitting. As if someone like him could succeed at anything. Letting him quit like this doesn't sit right with me. I've got to find a way to put him in his place. That's it.
Wait, someone's volunteering to resign? That's great news.
Yes, it's a relief for us as well. Honestly, I'd like to offer them a generous severance package, but this particular employee has been problematic. It was quite a challenge to discreetly encourage their resignation.
Interesting. Could you elaborate on what made them a problem? Depending on the evaluation, the severance package may vary significantly.
Perfect. If I report how useless Seigawa is to HR, his severance will be slashed dramatically, and his reputation absolutely ruined. No one will want to hire him afterward. Of course, it's all a lie, but who cares? Shu Seigawa lacks any competence as a salesperson, despite choosing this role. His sales skills are non-existent, and he shows no willingness to improve. Even when assigned to office tasks, his work is riddled with errors, typos, incorrect entries, you name it. And it's not just his work. His interpersonal skills are just as bad, shifting his responsibilities onto others, gossiping behind people's backs. He's a disruptive force on the team. Honestly, the sales department has been suffering because of him.
I see. Could you provide more specific examples?
Of course. For starters, he's going down. Let him face the consequences of crossing me.
Yes, thank you very much. I'll be on my way now.
It was just by chance that I ended up going on a sales call with Okui, but you're really great at sales talk.
Oh no! I just got lucky this time.
No way, that's not something anyone can pull off.
Really?
Definitely. Do you have any tips or tricks?
Well, I'm into anime, dramas, and movies. Basically, I'm what you'd call an otaku. Most people have seen something, right? So, I try to pick topics the other person might like and connect those to the main subject. That's really all I'm doing. Nothing special.
Being able to do that makes you an amazing salesperson, Okui. Or should I say, saleswoman.
Thank you.
With skills like yours, why would manager Murata label you as zero sales and push for your resignation?
Maybe it's because the seniors I accompanied claimed the contracts for themselves.
Does that mean your achievements were stolen?
I don't want to believe it, but
There's no concrete evidence, but it's almost certain.
if I find proof,
Do you think I could stay?
Maybe. But do you really want to stay at a company like this?
But this is all I'm good at.
Then why not join me?
Huh?
Actually, after I leave, I'm planning to start my own company.
Start your own company? You?
Yeah,
Why is someone like Segawa-san, who supposedly had 0 sales, planning to start a company? Is it really safe for me to follow him on that path? Wait, you're serious? What kind of company?
an IT company.
IT, huh? You mean something related to computers?
Yeah. We'll work on developing software for systems integration, business applications, and providing technical solutions for clients.
Why is Setagawa planning to start a company like that? Why are you asking me to join?
I'd like you to handle the sales. With your natural ability, I think you'd excel. At first it might be tough, long hours and probably not the best salary, but
You want me? Maybe. This person really sees my potential. Well, if you're okay with me, I'd love to join.
great! Let's go inform Manager Murata right away.
Yes!
Quitting?
Yes!
I see. You're leaving for the good of the company, huh? I feel bad to put you in this situation, but I appreciate your cooperation.
No problem. Please don't worry about it.
I'll be fine as well, so don't worry about me either.
Not just Segawa, but even Okui, who seemed hesitant. I thought there'd be more pushback. What's going on here? Still, I must say it's unfortunate. I've heard HR decided to reduce Segawa's severance payout based on his work performance evaluation.
Huh? Reduced severance?
Honestly, your work performance has been unacceptable. The sales team has had enough of it. After consulting with HR, they've decided your severance will be minimal. If you're upset, blame yourself.
Severance pay? I'm fine with it being small.
What? Why are you so calm about this?
What do you mean, why?
When someone's being pushed to quit, they're usually a little more upset.
If you say so, but it's the truth. I'm really not worried.
That calm attitude of his is infuriating. Just show me you're sweating a little. So, I guess that means I don't have to worry as your boss.
Anyway, that's that.
Alright, I'll get the paperwork sorted.
For someone who always wanted me to leave, he sure looked frustrated about it. Anyway, after we quit, both Okui and I moved on. I started my own company. How's it going, you ask?
President Segawa! We landed another deal with a major corporation!
Amazing work. At this rate, we'll scale up in no time. Keep up the great work, Okui.
You got it!
I thought starting a company would be rough at first. But Okui's sales skills were beyond anything I expected. She's already landed contracts with several big names. I'll join you for the next meeting. Sales isn't my strong suit, but I should be there to explain the new software.
Of course! I'll cover anything you need.
Thanks, that's a big help.
How is this happening? As soon as those two left, our sales tanked. Katori, Fukase, where are the contracts this month?
Well,
We don't have any yet. What? You two are supposed to be the top salespeople.
well, you see, we can't say it. There's no way we can admit we were just riding on Okui's deals.
Anyway, this can't go on. Forget new clients for now. Focus on pitching the new software to existing customers. I'll come along to make sure it happens.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
This is excellent. Let's sign the contract. Really? Thank you so much.
Thank you!
That's great news. All thanks to you, Okui.
Oh no! This wouldn't have happened without your explanation, President Sagawa. Excuse me, sir. Someone from sales is here to see you.
Did I have an appointment today? Well, I'm free after this, so let them in.
Understood. This way, please.
Ah,
Ah!
You?
ah.
Oh.
Oh, it's you again. I thought I made it clear. I'm not interested in signing any new contracts.
Come on, give me a break. I've made adjustments to suit your needs.
You say that, but your updates are always underwhelming. And honestly, we don't need any more software proposals from your company. We've already signed with these folks.
But he's one of our ex-employees, a total failure. He couldn't close a single deal, constantly messed up clerical work, and was a burden to the whole sales team. He's bound to be trouble for your company too.
Sales team? Are you saying Seigawa used to work in your sales department?
Yes, he joined our company claiming he wanted to be in sales, but he had zero skills, no drive to learn, and was utterly useless.
Seigawa, is any of this true? It's true that I was in the sales department, and I'm not much of a salesperson, but I don't recall making any clerical mistakes or causing issues for my colleagues. In fact, I'd say I got along well with everyone. Also, I never requested to join the sales team. During recruitment, I specifically applied for the systems department. That makes sense. It wasn't your area of expertise.
Not his area of expertise.
That's right. Seigawa is a top-notch systems engineer.
A systems engineer?
Exactly. His software solutions are phenomenal. It's impressive how intuitive and efficient they are. They've really streamlined our operations. I'm flattered. I may lack sales skills, but I'm confident I can contribute in this field.
Wait a second. Seigawa? You're an SC?
That's right. I mentioned it during onboarding. Somehow, though, I ended up in the sales department.
Wait, could it be that time? We're onboarding 2 recruits, right?
Yes, one will be placed in the sales department, the other...
Then give me both.
What? But...
We're short-staffed. That's why we're falling behind on deals, and the directors are breathing down my neck. If you care about this company, assign them both to my team, understood?
well...
Don't tell me. Seigawa was supposed to join the systems department, but I screwed that up?
It seems you didn't realize Seigawa's true potential, huh?
Wait, there's an explanation for this.
A shame, really. But at least we're benefiting from the excellent software he's proposing now. A silver lining, perhaps? Calling it a silver lining seems a bit harsh. Maybe that was a little too pointed. Still, It's your own fault. With someone of Seigawa's caliber, your company's performance could have skyrocketed. A real missed opportunity.
No way.
Well then, Seigawa, I look forward to working with you. Likewise, I'll do my best.
Wait, please, give me another chance. I'll create something even better than Seigawa's.
It's pointless. No one matches Seigawa's skills. Let me give you some advice as a fellow manager. If you can't properly utilize your team, you're failing as a leader. If anyone here is bad at their job, it's you. To avoid further problems, we're cutting ties with your company.
Please, anything but that.
Murata, sir, we just got a call from the company.
Not now. Can't you see I'm busy?
Well, the president wants to see me, Fukase, and you.
The president?
Oh, and they asked for Seigawa and Okui to come too. Huh? Me?
Me too?
What's this all about? Well, I heard from the HR manager. Seigawa was supposed to be assigned to the systems department, but you forced him into sales, didn't you? Well, I think the HR manager bears some responsibility for not explaining things properly. That's not all. You forced him to resign and filed a false report about him. Something about him being incompetent and not getting along with colleagues. I only reported the facts. Really? Because after hearing your report, HR had the internal audit team investigate the sales department. Turns out your claims didn't hold up.
Seigawa? He's been great with admin tasks. Very few mistakes, and he's a big help.
Seigawa? He's super approachable and easy to work with.
That's what we've heard. Care to explain? The HR manager, that snake, they totally set me up. If you only listen to a few voices, you won't get the whole picture. You should be hearing from me, the one leading the sales department. So you're saying you can ignore me, the one leading this entire company? No, that's not what I meant. Then, do you admit to filing false reports? Yes, I admit it.
So that's how it is. My assignment to sales was all because of your selfishness, wasn't it?
If only you'd explained it properly, I wouldn't have.
I tried, you wouldn't listen. How was I supposed to explain when you refused to hear me out?
That's not all. Katori and Fukase, you're next. Oh. You two conspired to alter the name on the contract's responsible party section, didn't you? The audit uncovered it. The customer's valid copy of our original contract were compared. And there were discrepancies on the responsible party section. The real name listed should be Okui. Isn't that right? What? Is that true? Katori? Fukase?
We were at the bottom of the sales rankings.
We just wanted to fix that.
So you two really were stealing her achievements.
But hey, it's not like you were completely blameless for being so timid.
Yeah, totally.
That's disrespectful to Okui.
What's wrong with being an otaku? Liking something and being open about it is not a crime. I used what I love as a tool to close deals. If you can't even do that, you've got no right to mock me or anyone else.
Okui, I used to worry about her lack of confidence, but it looks like those days are over.
To pull us out of this slump, I personally oversaw the hiring process and chose these two from a pool of candidates. The president personally hired them? Instead of improving our performance, they sabotaged two of our brightest hires and even forced them out. At this rate, our company's bankruptcy is inevitable. Are you ready to bear that responsibility? Wait, does that mean
No way!
we're getting fired? You'll face disciplinary action. At best, you'll be demoted. At worst, you'll be terminated. No, I just became department head.
If I get fired, I won't survive.
Anything but that. Seigawa, I'm sorry. I beg you, help clear up this misunderstanding with the president. I'll make it worth your while.
I'm sorry too.
Me too.
We were wrong. You're our junior, right? As your seniors, we're counting on you to help us out here. Murata, this is just pathetic.
Katori, Fukase, I won't forgive you.
President, I have a proposal.
What is it?
Let's establish a partnership between your company and mine. My company is already working with several major corporations. If I may say so myself, my company is poised to grow even larger in the future. It'll be a profitable venture for you. What do you think?
This might be just the solution we need. Very well, let's proceed with the partnership.
However, there is one condition.
And that is?
It is...
Why is this happening to me?
I just want to quit.
Oh, so gross. Don't use the brush. Clean it properly with your hands. The president was generous enough to keep you in the company. The least you can do is earn your keep. Being kept here, they practically made me switch careers by changing my role to a janitor. A department head like me, reduced to cleaning duty? Damn it all.
Still, if I don't stick it out, I'll never find another job.
But I want to quit so badly. This sucks so much.
As part of the deal, I suggested they be reassigned as company janitors. That way, they'd get to hear directly from the employees. Hey, look at them.
Whoa! Isn't that the ex-department head and the senior guys?
They've really fallen.
Man, I better make sure I never end up like that.
Seems like they've become a cautionary tale for everyone. And as for us,
Sorry to keep you waiting.
it's fine. So what's this movie about?
It's super popular with the older crowd. You definitely won't regret watching it.
Really? In an effort to improve my sales skills, I've been watching all sorts of anime, dramas, and movies she recommended. It kind of feels like a date, and honestly, I'm having fun. Not that I'd ever admit that to Okui.
I'm pregnant with his child.
I, an elite from Tokyo University, will take full responsibility and raise it.
Oh, that's wonderful. Actually, about that new guy.
What? You see, I have something I'd like you to see.
Something you'd like me to see?
Feeling pretty good today. Gotta get back to work soon and finish the pile that's waiting for me. I'm Taichi, 40 years old. Last week, I returned from an overseas business trip, but apparently, I pushed myself too hard and ended up needing to be hospitalized. I'd love to stay young forever, but I guess that's just wishful thinking. As I was reflecting on my age and feeling a bit down,
How are you feeling?
Eureka, I'm sorry for making you worry. My girlfriend Eureka, who also works at the same company, came to visit me.
Who said I was worried?
Huh? Oh, I see, huh. She has a bit of a sharp tongue and sometimes speak without much thought for others' feelings.
Actually, I came here to share some big news.
News? What is it? Then, suddenly,
I'm pregnant with his child.
I, the elite from Tokyo University, will take full responsibility for raising it. What? Tadokoro? My subordinate, a fresh graduate named Tadokoro, appeared out of nowhere and dropped this bombshell.
Our baby's growing strong, and I'm already 7 months along.
Hey there, Daddy's here. Come out soon, okay? I can't believe this. She warned me never to cheat while I was away. And yet, 7 months along means this started even before my trip.
Oh, don't be so nosy. That's embarrassing.
Exactly, Taichi. An old man like you getting all worked up. It's not a good look. Not only did this guy steal my girlfriend, he even got her pregnant without any hint of remorse. This new graduate's audacity left me speechless.
It's your fault for being useless, you know? A burden on the company, which is why they sent you off to some developing country.
Excuse me?
You know, Kakeru's a Tokyo University grad, right? He's bound to be the company's ace. My future is a lot brighter with him than with an old fogey like you.
That's exactly right. Sure, I'll admit I'm no spring chicken, but this trip was for... No need for excuses. It's just reality. Might as well accept it, right? You might be talented, but you've been here less than a year. Can you really support a family? Thanks for the concern.
Don't worry, he's going places fast.
Just don't blame me when I step over you to get ahead, Taichi. Oh, I see.
Why don't you spend some time blaming yourself, huh? If you were actually capable, none of this would have happened. Maybe.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Even if you were an elite, I'd still have left you for a Kakeru the moment I met him.
Yeah, we're destined soulmates. Ugh. Just as my health was improving, now I feel sick all over again. Anyway, Eureka's with me now, so leave her to me, alright?
Sorry if it feels like betrayal, but don't feel too down. I'll be happy enough for the both of us.
Wait, what? This is... Taichi, just treat me normally at work, okay? So once I get back to work, you'll be there. What a nightmare. And with that, the two of them left, looking thoroughly satisfied.
Am I interrupting something?
Michiko, what brings you here?
I stopped by the office, and they told me you were in the hospital.
I can't believe she had to see all that. To add to my misfortune, Michiko, the president of one of our client companies, showed up unexpectedly. I'm sorry you had to see me like this.
That's okay. I'm glad I came. You know, that new guy.
What? Tadokoro's on the sales team, but I don't think her company is in his territory. You and Tadokoro know each other, Michiko?
A little. Though I'm not sure if he's aware of me.
What? So, did something happen with him?
Oh, let's not worry about that right now. You need to focus on getting better.
Huh? What's this?
I brought some pudding to help you get your strength back. Even if you don't have much appetite, you can manage this, right?
Thank you so much. Michiko really is so considerate.
Would you like me to feed it to you?
No, I can eat it myself.
Taichi, we've known each other a long time now. Plus, you're older than me, so let's drop the formal tone, okay?
But you're a very important client.
I don't want us to have this wall between us forever, you know?
Well, if that's the case, alright, I'll drop the formal tone.
That's more like it. Now, eat up and get strong again.
Yeah, you're right.
There's actually a new project I'd love to discuss with you once you're out of here.
Leave it to me. And so, Michiko kept visiting regularly, always checking in on me. Then, one day, some unwelcome visitors arrived.
How have you been? Figured I'd stop by to see how pitiful you looked since no one else is visiting.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd hate to grow old like this. Wrecked from overworking, girlfriend stolen. Just looking forward to loneliness, huh?
It really is a sad sight.
They're here to laugh at me until they're satisfied, then leave, aren't they?
Oh, wait a second. But you've got fruit and stuff here. Looks pretty fancy for someone who's alone.
Sorry to disappoint, but yes, I do have people who come visit me. Oh, well, that's nice. Good to know that there's at least something redeemable here.
Yeah, right. You're just that pathetic I felt sorry for you.
Unbelievable. You're the one who betrayed me, yet you say things like that?
Oh, really? Still holding a grudge?
Not at all. There's no point in moping about it.
Yeah, sure. You're so obviously pretending. But it's good you're not stalking or holding a grudge against us.
I'll protect Eureka no matter what.
Kakeru.
Anyway, Taichi, don't try anything funny. Unreal, the things you say. So, those two have apparently started living together at Eureka's place.
Phew! Sorry to keep you waiting.
Wow, my favorite omelet rice. Thanks.
I'll make anything for you, Kakeru. Watching you eat with such a big smile makes it all worth it.
Eureka, your cooking is the best in the world.
That makes me happy. Eat up while it's still warm.
Will do. Time to dig in. This half-cooked egg is perfect, and the rice inside is as good as any restaurant.
Oh, come on. You were exaggerating.
It's seriously amazing.
I used to only date older guys, but younger one can be so cute too. Sure, he's a new grad with a low salary, but that's only temporary.
Aren't you going to eat, Eureka?
I'll eat later. My stomach feels a bit full right now.
Got it.
A Tokyo University grad. He's bound for big promotions. In a year or two, he'll be making serious money. I'll make sure to keep him happy so he never wants to leave. I've got seconds if you want more, so don't hold back.
Hey, why were you with that old guy in the first place?
Well, I thought he looked pretty cool when he was working, but in the end, he was a loser who totally deceived me.
Good thing you met an elite like me instead, huh?
Exactly. My true soulmate is you, Kakeru.
Eureka.
Kakeru.
Sorry. Work's calling. I'll take this outside.
Again? It's been every day lately.
My boss keeps bugging me.
Want me to talk to him? I've been there longer than you after all.
It's fine. Don't worry.
He used to keep work and personal time separate. When did he become such a workaholic? It is a mood killer. Ah, I get it now. So that's what's going on. He's working extra hard for our future baby. Skipping days off and staying on the boss's good side means that promotion is just around the corner. I really scored with this partner.
Eureka, I got called away for a bit, so I'm heading out.
All right, take care.
Did I get here a bit too early? I'd finally been discharged, and tonight was my celebration party. Michiko had planned it all.
I bet our baby's going to be as cute as can be, don't you think? Hey, Kakeru!
Huh? Oh yeah, totally. Yikes. Talk about bad timing.
Oh my, what a coincidence!
Yeah. All dressed up, huh? Is this a date?
Of course not. More likely just killing time alone, right?
Look, can you stop looking down on people like that?
Oh, someone's irritated.
Are you jealous of how happy we are?
Getting dumped must have made you so miserable.
Think whatever you like, but you've got to know, hearing these digs every time we meet is seriously annoying.
I'm just stating the facts, you know?
If it bothers you, maybe you should work on yourself, don't you think? Anything I say is just going to bounce right off these two. What a waste of time.
You know, guys like you are a threat to me.
Excuse me?
When I realized I was going to be a parent, I started to love this baby so much. I want to protect it from anything, no matter what.
And what's that got to do with me?
Don't you see? If some creepy old guy is wandering the streets, I'm worried about what he might do to my child.
What? Honestly, Taichi, you do kind of give off a shady vibe.
See? On behalf of moms everywhere, old guys are a hazard, just walking around.
Isn't that a bit extreme?
That's why I'm asking. Just stay home, okay?
You're not making any sense. Old guys just staying inside? Ha! That might be the key to a peaceful world.
They should make it a law.
Are you sure you're ready to be parents with that kind of thinking? That's bound to have a bad influence on your kid.
What are you talking about? Teaching them early to avoid old creeps is all good. It'll keep them safe.
Sure, if you say so.
So go on and get out of here, lonely old man.
Actually, I'm waiting for someone.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Bling bling. Michiko, I've been waiting for you.
Sorry about that. I took a taxi, but the traffic was awful. Oh? And who are these people?
Oh, we just ran into each other by coincidence.
Nice to meet you. I'm the president of Rose Travel. What? President?
I knew she was with one of our major clients, and we've also grown close outside of work. So, as long as I'm with her, I have the right to walk outside, don't I? And maybe you should stop saying ridiculous things like you're just an old man or you're all alone. How about showing a little more maturity? After all, kids learn by watching their parents.
Don't talk down to me. You are still a menace. That much is certain. Well, if you found someone, then that's nice, I suppose. I did feel a little guilty about being the only one happy.
Wow, Taichi, I didn't know you could pull a beautiful woman like her. It's not exactly like that.
Kakeru, you are not interested in any other women but me, right?
Of course not.
I'm always open to like that, if you're interested.
What?
But seriously, kids can be expensive, you know?
Tell me about it. Baby cribs, strollers, clothes, formula. Tadokoro, are you really set financially to handle all of that?
Mind your own business, will ya? Kakeru will soon be out earning you anyway, so we'll be just fine.
Actually, I didn't pay for all the baby stuff with my own money, so we're good. Wait, what?
What do you mean, Kakeru? You put all of that on your card, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but...
But what? Go on, I won't get mad.
Are you really sure you won't? Something doesn't feel right.
Quit stalling and just tell me already.
I may have borrowed a little.
No way! When did that happen?
I was kinda strapped for cash this month, you know?
But that doesn't mean you can just swipe money from my wallet. I knew it.
Michiko? What do you mean I knew it? Don't worry, I only spent it on baby stuff.
That's not the point!
You promised you wouldn't get mad.
Oh no, I totally lost my cool. How embarrassing. Well, whatever. We'll call it an advance on your future earnings. It's just a small amount. I'll get it back soon enough.
Wow, you're so understanding, Eureka. No, you two should really talk this out properly. Stealing money isn't something you should just ignore.
Can the peanut gallery stay quiet? We don't need any old-fashioned advice, thanks. Come on, let's stop wasting time with these people and head out.
I'm getting kinda hungry. How about that French place we went to before?
Who's paying for that?
Well, you know, come on. We're practically going to be married. My savings, your savings, it's all the same thing.
Married? You're right. All right, let's go for French.
Yeah, let's do it.
The girl who chose that newbie is in for a rough ride, I'm sure.
Michiko, you mentioned you know Tadokoro. What's your connection with him?
Well, actually, I once spotted him at one of my stores.
Rose Travel? But he's not our sales rep for your company.
He wasn't there for work. It was a personal visit.
Oh, I see. So what happened?
He was added our blacklist for constantly making unreasonable demands that caused trouble for our staff.
He was? Seriously?
Things like lower the travel costs or add this destination to the tour itinerary.
Oh man, are you kidding? I had no idea travel was one of his hobbies. Was Eureka with him?
Nope.
Was he traveling alone?
Not exactly. When I saw him, he was with a flashy-looking woman. It was about 6 months ago, I think.
That would have been when I was overseas for work, and he had already started up with Eureka. Was Tadakoro two-timing her? Well, maybe finding out Eureka's pregnant straightened him out.
I doubt he's changed at all.
What?
According to our staff, he shows up with different women every time. All of them older, sometimes by over a decade or even 2.
Older? So that means...
Exactly. The one footing the bill isn't him. It's always the woman he's with. Despite appearances, he's sharp and knows how to work the situation. He's got these women wrapped around his finger.
What a fool.
Takeru, why would you do something like take my card? You were lucky it was me, but this could have easily turned into a police issue.
I figured you'd let it slide, Eureka. Besides, I didn't take it. I just borrowed it.
Fine, but next time, at least give me a heads up, okay?
Of course. Don't worry about it. Alright, let's stop fighting. We wouldn't want the baby to hear this and get upset.
You're right.
I've decided. Once the baby is born, you'll stay home and focus on raising it, and I'll go out and make a ton of money for our precious family.
Kakeru, I'm so happy. I've always dreamed of being a stay-at-home mom. It sounds so easy. And with him earning all the money, I'm guaranteed a life of luxury.
Our future is looking bright.
Yes, let's build a happy home together.
There might be challenges ahead and some tough times, but no matter what, we'll face it together.
Kakeru.
Eureka.
Ah, pure bliss.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
It's his boss again. But we're having such a sweet moment. Surely he won't answer now.
Oh, sorry. It's my boss calling.
No way! He's really going to take a call over me? How about calling back later?
No can do. Gotta answer right away, or he'll think I'm slacking off.
What? I thought we were about to have a nice, cozy moment. Guess you're right. Keep calm. Play it cool. Stay mature here. When you get back, we'll make out.
Ha, don't worry. She hasn't caught on at all.
Huh? Did he just say she hasn't caught on? He seems way too cheerful for a work call. This feels off.
Yeah, I'll be there soon. Just wait for me, okay?
Wait, did he just add a hut? That can't be. His boss isn't really his boss, is it? He's been lying about his boss the whole time.
Eureka, sorry. My boss needs me right now, so I gotta go.
Wait, Kakeru! We need to talk!
I'm in a hurry. Catch you later.
Dum.
He's totally lying about his boss! How could he cheat on me when I'm carrying his child? I can't stand this! Hello, Taichi?
Eureka, what's up? Calling me out of the blue?
I don't care if it's him. I need comfort, or I'm going to lose my mind. Don't ask questions. Can we meet up soon?
How about the cafe by Triangle Park?
Oh, he seems eager. Even picked the spot himself. All right. Sounds good.
And so, on that day, Eureka and I agreed to meet. She's late. Figures. Back when we were dating, she'd leave me waiting forever, sometimes even bail at the last minute. She must have seen Tadakoro's true colors, finally. Now she's reaching out to me to fill the void. Alright, this ends today.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Whoa, what happened to your face?
Oh, I'm glad you noticed. I bought a whole new set of luxury makeup just for you, darling.
She looks like she's wearing ghost makeup. Ah.
Forget about that, Taichi. Let's try again, You are so kind. I know you'll love this baby like your own.
Of course she'd say that.
No chance. Right, Taichi?
What the? Why are you here? I was supposed to meet Taichi alone.
I'm here to make sure you don't pull any funny business.
Get lost! Stop interfering with us.
Us? You're dreaming.
Wait, what?
Michiko is special to me. The only person in the way here is you.
What? But you just said you weren't seeing anyone.
Love has a way of evolving quickly, darling.
Whatever. But you are the one who invited me here, Taichi.
Oh, that was because I wanted you to see something.
See something?
Kakeru, darling.
Our next getaway? First, we'll hit the pool, then grab some amazing food, and end it at that sunset spot all the couples love.
Yay, I can't wait.
We're the perfect pair, aren't we? Here he comes.
Kakeru, you!
The spot where I'd called Eureka to meet was right next to Michiko's shop. Eureka? And Taichi? Wait, what?
Thanks for your patronage. Happy to help arrange your little affair.
Michiko's a hands-on owner. She's often around, so everything you've been doing, she's seen it all. Everything?
Impregnating me and cheating? You are the worst.
So, which girlfriend is the one next to you?
Hey, don't say weird stuff.
Oh, it's quite the talk at our shop. You come in with a new woman every time, bulking orders but never spending a dime. Real cheapskate. But you said you had a girlfriend, Kakeru. You told me things weren't working out and you'd break up soon. So, all of that was a lie? And with a pregnant girlfriend, no less. Plus, a line of other women. Let me add, he has a knack for targeting older women with deep pockets. Quite the charmer, isn't he?
No, I'm not a scumbag.
I've seen enough. Don't ever contact me again.
Wait, this is all a misunderstanding. Tadakoro, as a man, you're finished. This has nothing to do with you.
It has everything to do with me. I'm pregnant, and you're going to take responsibility.
Fine, I'll say it. I'm not recognizing the kid as mine.
Excuse me? You've got to be kidding.
I don't know. I'm out of here.
Hey, don't run, you coward. You better believe I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. So, Taichi, let's get back together.
Nope. That's just not happening, no matter how you spin it.
Don't you feel any urge to help the woman who got deceived? You are not that heartless, right?
You cheated on me. I'd appreciate it if you didn't show up in my life.
What?
And by the way, I wasn't sent overseas because I'm useless. I was representing the company to secure a major contract.
What? I knew from the start Taichi was sharp, but maybe you should work on your judgment. Letting go of such an amazing man. Well, I make sure he's happy, so don't worry.
I'm an elite from Tokyo University. Why is this happening to me? It turned out that Tadokoro had been hitting on several women in the company, coaxing money out of them as well. Due to a breach of conduct, he was fired, and later had similar issues at his next job, eventually finding himself out on the streets.
Another failure. Next, I need to find someone rich.
Meanwhile, Eureka was unable to track down Tadokoro, and obsessively using dating apps. Unable to find a partner willing to take her in while she was pregnant, she eventually had to swallow her pride and return to her parents' home for support.
This is breathtaking.
I never thought I'd see the Northern Lights in my lifetime. Now, we're taking in the awe-inspiring view in Yellowknife, Canada. Let's share many more beautiful sights together.
Yes.
On this day, I vowed to protect her, my partner in both business and life, for the rest of my days.